By the end of this lesson, you should be able to divide a given polynomial function. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to divide a given two polynomial function. Now, a polynomial function A can be divided by a polynomial function B if the degree or the exponent of polynomial function B is not greater than that of A. This means that if P of S, we have P of S over Q of S, in which the P of S is a polynomial function, Q of S is also a polynomial function. If P can be divided by Q, then the power or the exponent of Q shouldn't be greater than that of the P. So now, in generally, P of S over Q of S, in general terms, we know that this is the numerator and this is what? The denominator. So in polynomials, in general, this is the dividend and this is the what? Divisor. The dividend over what? Divisor. So back to basic. Let's go back to basic. Suppose we have 4 and 3 to divide or to change it to mixed fraction. You are going to get 3 goes into 4. You see 1. The remainder is what? 1 over what? 3. Meaning, when you multiply by that and add, you are going to get 4 on 3 back. When you multiply 3, 1, 3 plus 1, then you get 4 on 3. This means that our dividend here is what? 4 over divisor. Divisor here is what? 3, which is equal to the quotient plus the remainder over 3. And the 3 here is the same what? Divisor. So this is how it is. That dividend over divisor is equal to quotient plus remainder over what? Divisor. That's why we have 4 over 3 is equal to 1 whole number, 1 over 3. That's how it is. So now, on the more serious note, let's take the divisor. Let's multiply through by divisor. When you multiply through by the divisor, you are going to get dividend is equal to the quotient times divisor plus remainder. So now you get our dividend is equal to Q times D plus R. So this is how to find our dividend. Dividend is equal to quotient times divisor plus what? Remainder. Plus remainder. Okay. Now, let's move on to solve some examples. Example, we have to simplify 2s cube Now we have to simplify this one. 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 4x plus 5 divided by x plus what? 2. We have to simplify this one. So, you see, this like how to divide numbers using long division table. So now let's go by that approach. Our long division table. The dividend will come inside the table. 2x cubed, 3x squared, 4x plus 5. And the divisor will come outside. So to divide this one, take time, relax. Now let's take the first term in the divisor to divide the first term in the dividend. We're going to take s to go into this one. So 2x cubed goes into x. 2x cubed divided by x is like this one. 2x cubed over x. You see that here is power 1. So it will reduce this power to power 2. So we have 2s squared. So this one will reduce this one. So s goes into 2s cubed. We have 2s squared. After getting your 2s squared here, use this resource to multiply all the terms in the divisor. So 2s squared times s, we have 2s cubed. 2s squared times 2, we have 4s squared. After that, take your time and subtract. It's the same way we do the normal long division. So 2s cubed minus 2s cubed, 0. 3s squared minus 4s squared, you're going to get minus of x squared. Then bring the terms here, minus 4x plus 5. After this one, then just let's continue to divide. So s goes into minus s squared. We have our minus s squared here on x. So here is power 1. You see, it will reduce this power to power 1. So you're going to get minus of x. So minus s times x, we have minus of s squared. Minus s times 2, we have minus of 2x. Now let's subtract again and see what we will get. So minus s squared minus minus. So here will be positive. So it will be vanished. That's 0. So on this note, minus 4s minus minus 2s. We are going to get minus 2s plus 5. So let's do the same x. So s goes into minus 2s. We have minus 2s over x. The s will take care of the x. And we have negative 2. So write our minus 2 here. Minus 2 times x, we have minus 2x. Minus 2 times 2, we have minus 4. Now let's subtract. We are going to get minus 2s minus minus 2 is 0. 5 minus minus 4, we have positive 9. And you see, here we cannot divide again. So on this note, our quotient is 2s squared minus s minus 2, and the remainder is 9. So if you want to write it in the form of dividend over divisor, it's got quotient plus remainder over divisor, then we are going to get, therefore, 2s cubed plus 3s squared minus 4x plus 5 all over x plus 2 is equal to that dividend over divisor is equal to the quotient. So it goes into it exactly 2s squared minus s minus 2 plus the remainder. The remainder is 9 over the same divisor, s plus 2. Now this is how it is. That dividend over divisor is equal to the quotient plus remainder over divisor. Now let's solve the example 2. Example 2, we have to find s cubed we have to divide s cubed minus 6s squared plus 11s minus 6 divided by x minus 1. So we are going through the same process, the dividend inside the table and divisor be outside here. So s goes into s cubed. How many times? Take your time. You see, we are going to get what? S squared. Now, use the s squared to multiply all the terms here. So s squared times s is what? S squared times s is, now, you see s squared times s is what? S cubed. S squared times minus 1 is what? Minus s squared. After that, subtract s cubed minus s cubed, 0. Minus is s squared minus s squared will be minus of what? 5 s squared plus 11x here minus 6. Now let's divide again because the power here is greater than the x. We can still further. So s goes into minus 5s squared. So you see here is power 1. To reduce the power to power 1, so we have minus 5x times x, we have minus 5s squared. Negative by negative is positive 5s. Let's subtract, and we are going to get minus 5s squared minus 5s squared is 0. 11s minus 5s is what? 6x minus 6. So now s goes into 6s. Take your time. S goes into 6x. See that it will take it off. So we have 6 plus 6. 6 times x is what? 6x. 6 times negative 1 is minus of what? 6. Let's subtract. We are going to get what? 6s minus 6s is what? 0. Minus 6 minus minus. So here will be positive. So minus 6 plus 6 is also what? 0. And in this case, this one, there will be no remainder. Since there will be no remainder, our dividend over divisor, therefore, our dividend over divisor x minus 1 is equal to the quotient, which is s squared minus 5x plus what? 6. Here, there will be no what? Remainder. There will be no remainder. So this is how to divide a given two polynomial function. Always, you have to make sure that the exponent at the denominator side shouldn't be greater than that of the numerator. So take note of that. Thank you very much for watching this video. If today happens to be your first time watching my video, then don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more updates. Thank you very much.